Hello and welcome to AUWC Podcast, Episode 7. You're back with me and Hamish and our guest Ryan Cruickshank today. Recently competed in the Scottish Powerlifting Eastern Districts. This is his first powerlifting competition, but he has competed in Olympic lifting before. So we talk about some of the changes he's had to make coming over to powerlifting from Olympic lifting and his thoughts on it, the competition and his training. Also a big news update, so make sure you stay listening to the whole episode to find out what's going on within the club. Hope you enjoy.
AUWC podcast. Again? Yeah. AUWC podcast.
Pancake Day last Tuesday.
Pancake Day? Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
Did you get stuck in?
I had Nutella pancakes and jam pancakes.
Oh,
At the same time? Or?
No, separately. I was going to have ice cream pancakes, but Tesco's, right, wait till you hear this. Up to price at Ben & Jerry's, as if they were already had a good price, and then it's now about £4 a pop for a tub.
What's it Asda? You get it for like $2.50.
That's true.
The base price is like £2.
It's a better selection as well. Like, they've got this new one which has got like toppings on it, so there's like a caramel, brownie, sort of crazy shit with like chocolate on top.
So I'll be going to Asda. I didn't buy any because and then they go, they've got a cheek to go, you can get 2 for £6. It's like, that'll be right.
What's your go-to Ben & Jerry's flavour?
I don't know, because they don't usually have that many flavours in stock.
No.
See, I had
Caramel Chew, is that what it's called?
Caramel Choo-Choo, right.
That's one of the classics.
Maybe we can make a weekly segment, favourite B&J flavour.
I like the core ones as well.
No.
Salted caramel.
No, I totally agree.
It's really
the
rich.
caramel suture is really good, but I always just eat the fucking core, and then I've got like 8 tubs eight tubs left in the freezer with like the core eaten away, and I just don't go back for the rest.
I like how baked Alaska, but you don't really see that on the shelves too often.
That's true.
It's like white chocolate polar bears.
Yeah.
Oh right, I've not tried that.
It's good.
Marshmallow bits in it.
We've got a lot to cover in the news today, so we could just fire straight in.
Yeah.
Bang bang. We're here today with Ryan. We'll speak to him a bit more in a minute. But the big reason of that is because he competed in powerlifting for the first time in the Scottish Powerlifting Eastern Districts.
Okay.
And the reason that's such a big deal is because he's converted to the dark side from weightlifting.
No, he's dabbling.
He's dabbling, but it's to be seen where his future lies.
I wasn't sure.
Primarily in an Olympic, or trains primarily for Olympic lifting. Did a powerlifting meet, did really well. So we'll probably just do a quick recap of probably a not so quick recap of the Easterns. Hamish wasn't there, but I went down to watch. So you might not be able to input much, Hamish. But you're just ticking into your McDonald's ice cream now anyway, so you should be alright.
Live fast, die young.
So overall, Ryan, was it a good experience, a fun experience?
Oh yeah, it was a great weekend, the whole day, all about it.
There was no negatives.
No, not really. No, I mean we missed my warm ups a little bit because I ended up having to run into the platform.
So what happened?
I think we just got mixed up with who was up first because there was a 59 kilo guy on before me.
What?
Well, he was supposed to be before me.
Yeah, because it was the way they did the flights. It was like the 59s and the 66s and half of the 93s.
Yeah.
And then the second flight was the other half of the 93s because there was so many 93s entered.
Oh, wow.
So I'd literally just done 100, like warming up.
Mm-hmm.
And then next thing, Johnny comes through.
Squats,
he's like, I did like a triple.
Yeah.
And then Johnny comes through and he's like, you're up.
His name's being
like,
called. He's running through with wrist wraps and his belt on. Runs onto the platform and squats. Was it 130 you're up there? Straight after straight from tripling 100.
Good lad.
Aye, that must have been a bit shaky then. What were you thinking?
I was really thinking about it. I was just like, run. I feel like I've got a future in CrossFit, to be honest. Because that was alright.
How did it feel when you walked on? Were you like, this is heavy, or like, were you ready to go?
It was so light, like 130. That was always quite a big number for me, but that was the easiest to do.
Yeah, it's good with because it's the competition plates and bar as well.
Yeah.
You don't feel the bar, shaking at all. Yeah. So the second attempt you did
142 and a half.
142 and a half, just
that
as
was
easy
as well. Yeah, I mean that was a 7 kilo PB, just like that.
All right, then. Brilliant.
So that was easy as well.
And then third attempt,
150.
Went for the 150.
Yeah.
You fucking sank it as well.
That was hard.
Like absolutely sank it.
That was different. No, David was sound though, and He was good with the attempts.
Yeah, it was David that did all your programming as well, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'd recommend him.
So leading into the squat, or before the squat, like weigh-ins and stuff like that, was there anything you wish you'd maybe have done, or you thought next time I'll do this or something like that?
Nothing major really. I mean, I could have probably eaten a bit better. Pretty much ate half a pack of digestives before the squats, and that was it really. That was all I ate.
Yeah.
Until I think I ate like a Mars bar, and then until after deadlifts, that was the next time I ate.
Alright.
We were at KFC. I didn't eat much the whole day.
Yeah.
I never do. I feel sick.
Yeah, because quite a lot of people say you should eat as much as possible, really.
Yeah.
So you're bloated and heavy as possible. But I guess, if it makes you feel sick, then anyway, it goes to show you that you don't maybe need to eat as much as people say if you're getting away with half a packet of digestives and a Mars bar.
Yeah, you don't be going on thinking that you're going to bomb out sick if you're straining on the platform.
Yeah, can you imagine?
What about the night
Get
before?
messy.
Did you have what did you eat the night before?
Oh, I had a KFC.
Oh, the night before did you beast?
Mm-hmm.
And that was
I think that week leading up to the comp. I think I was at KFC and McDonald's about 5 times between them.
so no regrets.
No, not.
Excellent.
I had about 8 kilos of body weight to play with, so I was like,
Oh, wow.
might as well.
Oh, because you were in the bottom end of your weight class. So
Yeah.
what weight class do you compete in?
93s.
93s. And what was your weigh in?
87.3. So.
Oh, actually, you had a good
Quite
6
good.
kilos to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right bang in the
And
middle.
that's after all the McDonald's.
That was a try in the game. Weight.
So to anyone listening who could be competing in either Granite for the first time or Scottish Uni's coming up, KFC and McDonald's a week before the comp's a way to go if you've got no worries about your weight class, which I don't think anyone does,
in the squat, yeah.
because there'll be nobody cutting.
Don't bother.
And on the day, half a packet of digestives and a Mars bar will do you just fine.
Mm-hmm.
You were lifting in the morning, which was quite good, so you didn't have to sit around all day.
Really good, yeah.
So after squats, you went on to bench.
Mm-hmm. That was quite a lot. It was alright. There was another flight between, so it was quite a lot of waiting about. But
Yeah.
no, I was a bit unsure of
Did you like that compared to like the weightlifting? Because the weightlifting you get it done and you're finished.
Yeah. The whole, all 6 lifts. It's about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Is it?
Yeah.
Completely different. What was that, like 2 hours between the 3 lifts?
It must have been,
Yeah.
at least.
It takes out everything.
Which way do you prefer doing it? Because you couldn't really do that with powerlifting. You couldn't like rush through them all because you'd be absolutely shattered by the time.
I'm trying to warm up for each lift.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I don't know what I'd prefer, but
I suppose they both got their
both
pros
work.
and cons. Yeah.
Both work for what?
So what did you open on bench?
75.
How did that feel?
That was fine. That was good. Yeah.
Well, had you been training bench? Obviously, you trained bench up to the comp, but before that, do you do bench a lot in your program now?
I get benched like once every 6 months.
Well, just when somebody goes, how much can you bench?
I don't know. Find out.
I actually, before you decided to do the competition, what was the most you'd ever squatted? What's the most you've ever benched? What's the most you've ever pulled? Just to see the difference of like.
I never squatted was 135. Most I benched was 70. Then the most I pulled was
But that was-
165.
Was that with a pause?
It was with a pause.
Alright.
Yeah.
So what did you do in your second bench attempt?
What did we go to? 82.5.
Yep.
Which was a lot harder than I'd hoped it to be.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Maybe I just messed up.
So did you think you did something wrong, or you just?
I think I made a mess of the lift.
Yeah, it's quite hard with the bench because you've got the 3
It is.
commands, and
Yeah.
like, and when you're in the gym, you can just kind of get set up for ages. But as soon as an employee get a minute, and then it's like start. Like,
Yeah.
fuck.
I know, and I don't think they were being that strict with the minutes and like that, were they? So
No, I don't think they were actually.
it'd
Yeah.
be harder.
So you went from 82.5 to
85.
85 just to
low
the-
jump, yeah.
the small jump. Was that as just as
That
hard?
was better actually. I think I did it better.
It's funny you say that because I remember you only going up 2.5, and we were like, yeah, I'm pretty sure we can get it, but it'll be a tough one. Then it just
It was.
he
a lot
kind
better.
of snapped up. And we're like, right, what's going on here?
A lot better.
Getting used to how did you find the comp bench?
Oh, it was much better, was it?
It's mental. Any regrets about bench press or
No.
something you wish you could have done differently?
I was hoping maybe taking an attempt at 90, but again, I messed up that second attempt, so.
It's
it
best
was
to go safe.
Because if you hadn't went safe, you might have only ended up with
Yeah,
82.5.
exactly.
You'd have been more disappointed.
Uh-huh.
But still a 15 kg PB.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
that's
Can't
mental.
complain.
Yeah.
I was only on David's program for 9 weeks as well.
Yeah.
So
You put what 45 kilo on your total?
yeah, 9 weeks. Yeah.
That's not
I
bad.
can't complain with that.
I wouldn't be complaining about that in 9 weeks, man.
Did you get tested?
Well, I don't know. I think it's out of sympathy though.
You see that boy
It's
got-
still the lowest total.
Nah, but it's got a bit of improvement in your first time as well.
Yeah.
Because competing is a different kettle of fish. Do you see that boy got caught on the British
Yeah, one of the British powerlifting comps. Boy, got done for it was like proper gear as well.
Yeah, it was. It was like class 1, like anabolics. It was like he probably went for it.
And there was like we obviously knew he was cheating because he didn't even request a second test on the second sample.
Oh really?
Yeah, no appeal.
Fucking, I just didn't give up.
And he's not like new to the sport as well. Apparently, I think he was well known.
Oh,
Or not
really?
well known, but like
I'd never heard of him. I
competed
tried to like look him up on Facebook as well. Couldn't find him.
competed before. I think.
Was he a big lad?
I don't know. I didn't see.
You'd hope so.
He didn't even win though.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh
he
man.
came second or third.
Omar slipped through the net.
Oh, waste of money.
Omar got tested, didn't he?
And
Yeah. I remember that you couldn't pee. Like, it was so bad.
oh, aye.
I went into the toilet like 3 times and then I just awkwardly kept bumping into him and the test guy.
Oh really?
And
Oh wait,
then
does he have to be there? Oh
Yeah, the guy
God.
was
watching
watching.
this, yeah.
You had to leave the door open, and then I was like, I can't.
That's so funny.
And then every time I was there, the guy's looking at me. I'm like, oh. I'm
Here's
not
in case
there.
you're trying to supply some years.
So after your bench, you opened with was it a 160 deadlift,
150.
150 deadlift.
Yeah.
Piece of piss.
That was easy. Yeah,
Aye.
that was easy. Good.
Deadlift's your favourite lift, you said.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you were looking forward to coming into this one.
Mm-hmm.
When did you go second?
What did we do second? 165, I think.
What's
Yeah.
165?
165 second lift.
Wait, what was your first?
150.
You go 165 to 180?
Yeah.
Fucking baller.
165, kind of slower.
There was slower, yeah.
Did it feel
I didn't
worse?
feel any worse, no.
Yeah.
It was alright.
And then the big one,
180.
the four. Well, it wasn't really 4 plates, which is a shame.
Nah, it
Yeah.
was.
Gym 4 plates, and it was
Yeah.
the grindiest lift I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my goodness.
Fucking stuck with it though. It's based. You seen the video, Hamish?
Yeah, no, it was really good actually, yeah.
I swear time stopped for a minute. It was awful.
Yeah.
Can you remember doing it? Is it just like kind of blur?
I kind of do. I remember like thinking. I think it got to my shins, and I was like, "It stopped moving." Do I just stopped?
But can you remember hearing people shouting at you?
Not really. No.
Because I don't know what it's like on the video, but we were all going mental.
Yeah.
Amy
Listen to
like
the video
sat in the
after,
seats
yeah.
at the front row and just reserved them, so Nina was next, and it was me and Connor standing as well, because obviously nobody else was on at that point. It was some lift. That was good. And what was that, like a 15 kg, 20 kg
15, yeah, as well.
deadlift PB? Not bad at all.
Yeah, I feel that.
So any regrets about deadlift?
No, not at all.
No.
Couldn't complain really for that.
So actually on the day I've had a good one. Usually people come away, it's like, oh, I wish I'd done this, I wish I'd done that, made this
I
mistake.
was
Yeah.
delighted. I mean, 9 out of 9 lifts as well. So
Yeah,
it's
I've never done that. Have you
so-
ever done 9 for 9?
I've competed how many times? Twice? No, I've not went 9 for 9.
No. Good lad.
Well,
No, I've never went 9 for 9.
Have you ever gone 6 for 6 in a weightlifting comp?
no.
No.
You had
No.
David looking over your shoulder the whole time as well, which was really helpful, I guess. Yeah. That's good.
I know. I don't know how folk go and do that by themselves. Like, I'd be stressed.
Oh, picking attempts and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also had Eric and Marcus that competed
Oh yeah.
in the afternoon of that day, and they both hit PBs on lifts, I think. Well, competition PBs anyway, because
Mhm.
they competed for the first time, both enjoyed it, I believe. Yeah, that's pretty much Eastern summed up. A few of us came down thanks to Nina, Amy, Connor, James, and then Amber was there as well
Cool pilot.
to come watch. I think she made a vlog about the comp. I think she enjoyed it as well. So
Oh yeah, I saw some Snapchats about that.
if you want to go and check out her vlog,
What's your YouTube channel?
I don't know. It's Amber something, I think.
Yeah. I saw some of her Vlogmas stuff, but since then...
Yeah, I'm not a subscriber, but there was some content on there that you might enjoy. So go and take a look. I think that's about for Easterns. What else have we got in the news? Most recently was the Odd Lifts competition and social. For anyone who's not a member of the club or didn't go and didn't hear about it, know what it is. Odd Lifts is a small comp that I believe the club runs every year, comprising of lifts that aren't quite the competition lifts. So this year the committee's decided to go for a stiff leg deadlift, push press, a classic bicep curl,
Front squat.
and front squat.
And we're going to go with planks as well, but I don't think that ended up happening.
Yeah,
was
there's
it?
going to be a group plank at the end
Plank fuck.
from Molly T, but there was no time.
That was
Ain't about that life at all.
So the stiff leg deadlift was, how was it judged?
I think it was like, James got his fucking cartography equipment out, and I think he had to like have the angle of the knee had to be 45 degrees
Aye.
or some I don't know. I don't even know. No, would that be the angle of the knee? No.
What, like your
Yeah,
Your knee to your...
125 degrees.
Oh, right
One,
enough.
135 even.
The inside angle, yeah.
Yeah, it would be 135
Yeah,
or more. But I heard some people were complaining, saying that it was just some people were just deadlifting.
Yeah, well.
But hate's gonna hate.
What are you going to do? It's an odd list comp.
I know, yeah.
Chill out. So the winners of that were, I think Adam won.
Yeah, I think Pepe came first with this massive pull.
Yeah. 230 stiff leg. Maybe he cheated and deadlifted though.
Yeah. Who's to say?
There was some. Who won for the ladies? Nina,
I think, yeah.
Did she?
I think it was our social sec, Nina. Yeah.
But she didn't. Oh no, I'm thinking of just individual events.
Ruth, was it?
Yeah, well the girls, like the weightlifting girls represented, like Kirsten I think won the push press.
Ruth came second overall at Volley T, and Kirsten came joint third for the girls, I think it was.
Molly Tweedle had a fucking savage front squat, like 95.
Yeah.
I know.
That's mental. And that was with like no sleeves and things. Like I've been legitimately pinned with like a 95 kilo clean before, so fucking hell.
I held his hat on.
Yeah, exactly.
You know this hat was funny, yeah. Yeah.
That intracranial pressure.
There was a massive 110 push press from Eric.
Yeah, that was legit as well. It didn't even look that hard.
No, I know. Alexi strict press 90.
Yeah.
Did he? He strict press more than he can front squat, I'm pretty sure.
No, he front squatted more than 90.
Did he? Because I saw him doing 90 and it was a struggle.
Yeah, I think that's just the way he squats. Everything looks hard.
Okay. That's mental though.
I'm pretty sure he front squatted up to 110 and 120.
Oh, good lad. What did he push press?
He can't push press more than he can strict press.
No, he was like, he went 100 and he's like, right, now I'll use my legs. And I think he missed it.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Fair to him. Just raw strength.
I can bench more than a front squat.
Can you? That's how you know which sport you're in the way.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Oh wait, I think
it's not going to change anytime soon.
Because let me say, you're meant to be able to snatch roughly the same as you can bench.
Yeah.
So
seriously?
Yeah, the snatch you bench is the same. So what's your snatch, about 140?
Yeah, just snatch 125.
Yeah, RIP Ashley.
And then there was the Oddlift Social. Boys Captain Pete hosted pre-drinks. It was really busy.
It was, yeah. It was good.
It was
fun.
tight and bright themed as well. For anyone that doesn't know what that is, clothes have to be tight, and you guessed it, bright. So that's like luminous pink, green, orange, whatever you could find. And then I believe some people went out to the old institute. It was a good one, I think. Again, I don't think Social Sex had a bad social. You had a fucking fantastic year.
Yeah, 2 more.
I think that sums it up for Oddlifts.
Yeah.
Next on the list of the news.
Oh, actually, do you guys do planks? Like as part of your training?
I've never trained abs.
I've tried it maybe once.
Do you do core?
No.
At all?
No.
Because I don't see the point in doing like I can see why like doing planks for like time is good for like some things like rowing, but for powerlifting and weightlifting, I think doing like I don't know as long as you can is fucking pointless because no set lasts like 3 minutes.
Aye, right enough.
So like I don't know, just so fun tip. Load up the weight, put them plates in your back.
So weighted planks.
Yeah,
so you plank till you get 15 seconds.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Because the weightlifters starting to think a program. I'm trying to get them to do like 5 lots of 15 to 30 seconds with as much weight as they can handle.
Mm-hmm.
Carries over more.
Where Konstantinos an ab row with 70 kg on your back.
Disgusting.
This is my fucking belt.
Yeah.
Okay,
sorry.
Belted plank maybe.
Belted
No,
plank.
there's folk were doing that, and if I don't even get me started, let's move on to weekly stuff. Sorry.
Belted plank. Fast forward back again onto the news. Granite City Championships Powerlifting, 15th of March.
Fuck, is it the 15th?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
It's like
okay.
2 weeks away, is it?
Okay, no, that's fine.
It's 2 weeks yesterday.
Aye, sorry, that's okay.
This is the prep one.
You know you're competing.
Yeah. Alright. Do you want to talk about Granite City? Now that we all know when it is.
Right, I'm going to timestamp because we've all just swore a lot.
It's fine.
Okay.
Sorry, what were we saying?
I've got a secret bench program that adds 45 kg to your bench in 36 hours if you want it.
That would be great. Sorry, I keep it.
It's called
How to tread the bench press.
Yeah. How to tread the So we've got Granite City Championship is a uni-wide competition between AU and RGU, and they compete against all sports. And I guess if your uni wins the sport, you get a point, and whoever has the most points wins the challenge.
Yeah.
So obviously we're competing in the powerlifting, section, and there'll be 8 lifters from each uni putting up a total, and then total Wilks wins. So for AU, we have Olympic captain Hamish stepping up to lead the team with his advanced prep. We've also got President James Zoe making an appearance, giving a display of the long training and hard training that he's been doing since the Scottish Juniors. So we're hoping to see some PBs come up.
Yeah.
Even though I believe he's saving himself, or he's saving the real deal for Scottish Unis, which is 2 weeks after. We'll get onto that. We've also got myself and New Bean Carlos.
Yeah. What is his list like?
I'll be interested to see what he puts up.
Because I've not seen him lifting heavy really recently. Because I've only ever seen him. I saw him mostly at the start, like the first half of the year.
Intra club comp in November, I think he put up around 130. Maybe I could be completely shortchanging him here. I squatted about 150. Between 130 and 150. Deadlifts not far off 4 plates. Bench is like 80 or 90 or something.
Okay.
So it'll be good to see what he can put up as well.
What sort of weight is he?
I think he's either high 80s or 90s.
Right.
I believe. Again, could be shortchanging him.
Yeah. What's your Wilks, Stu?
500.
Nice. That's pretty good.
That's
respectable. 501?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry.
Unlucky, Stu. No, my one is-
Strive to be the best.
Yeah.
Keep my head down and keep training.
Yeah. Just go a bit harder with the water cut next time.
So come along and support us at Granite City. There is a Facebook event. You should have seen it because I think the club's posted it. A couple of people have shared it.
Yeah.
It's a Wednesday afternoon when not many people have lectures and stuff like that. There'll be events going on all over the uni. We're in the ASV performance area. Starts at 1 p.m, which is Wednesday the 15th of March. And come along and shout at us. And see, I'm sure RGU will put up some nice lifts as well. So come and admire some technique. Maybe poke some fun at them.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can seal the win because we've not lost. And powerlifting, that is. Because it's only been going for 3 years, I think, the powerlifting.
Yeah, I believe so.
So hopefully we can retain
an
AU victory.
We're hoping to get the weightlifting going as well, but I don't think the RGU guys can field the team yet.
Maybe next year.
Hopefully next year, yeah.
So I think that's all for Granite.
Before talking about unis, remember something else you should mention, the gymnastics.
An upcoming social, which is this Saturday. So the podcast, maybe we can get the podcast released on Friday. Give people, but if it doesn't get released on Friday, then the social could have likely already happened. It's a gymnastics collaboration with weightlifting, where the lovely ladies and a couple of men of the gymnastics club will be teaching us how to do all things gymnastics, and we'll be teaching them to do all things powerlifting before we gather at Chez Moi, get absolutely rinsed, and then we'll head off to Institute as usual, I assume.
Is it Institute?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. Oh no, we haven't. It's not planned, is it? I think it's just house party and then see what happens.
Well, I'd be kind of keen to go to Institute in a leotard if I'm not honest. If I am honest. Excuse me.
Are you coming to that, Cookie? Come to the gymnastics
No, I'm
stuff?
flipping working.
On Saturday?
Yeah,
Oh.
on Sunday. So
What, even Saturday night?
I'm not doing anything Saturday night.
You won't come?
Just fire down and
Yes, I've not been drinking that much.
Yeah, so thanks for reminding us about that. I'm not sure. I think there's going to be some fun challenges and stuff like that at the social afterwards. But because Nina always does stuff like that, it's good fun. But it's all secret.
If it's mobility related, we're absolutely fine.
It's all V secret.
I think I'd give them a run for the money.
Oh yeah, actually, this is worth talking about. Cookie, when we come on to talk about Cookie, we'll leave it as a surprise. But
I've always thought I should
Surprise
maybe,
section.
stay tuned in.
maybe in the wrong spot.
Yeah.
I've always thought of gymnastics.
So back onto the subject of competitions coming up for the AUWC. We've got Scottish Unis, which is the next big powerlifting one after Granite, which is the 1st and 2nd of April. It's a big weekend. It's a Saturday and a Sunday. Guys will be on the Saturday, girls will be on the Sunday. We've also undefeated in this championship. It's been running for 2 years. AU's taken the crown 2 years in a row. And the sport's getting bigger and there's a lot of people entered this year, so I think it'll be a tougher comp. But we reckon with our experienced lifters,
hopefully,
if everybody goes all out and everything goes to plan, everyone can pull PRs and whatnot, that we should be able to take the crown again, but it's yet to be seen. because obviously anything can happen on the day.
Yeah.
We're bringing 18 lifters to Scottish Unis, so that's great as well. A lot of people that haven't competed before, so maybe get them on the track of making some class gains in the future.
Yeah, I think we are. I think we're the biggest.
We'll be the biggest in Scotland, yeah, most definitely. Probably the most followers out of any university club on Instagram. We've got about 2,500 followers.
I think it's over 3,000.
3,000 followers.
I think
people can't get enough.
Yeah.
So Scottish Unis, we'll probably actually do a big episode before Scottish Unis happens and talk about it, because a lot of people, maybe get somebody that's experienced, like Pete or something, to come on and see if he can give us any pointers. Or Nina's been at it 2 years in a row or something like that. She might like to come on. So that's Unis.
Do you have any numbers that you specifically want to hit at Unis, or is it a secret?
No, I don't really want to talk about numbers because I don't want to curse it.
Yeah, fair enough.
But
what did you get your last comp? So we know what you're going to
At Unis last year, I went 170, 115, 190.
Okay, sound.
I've got numbers that I want to hit for granite, and then Unis I'll just take whatever's there on the day. So I don't know if I'll be like I can do better or not. You know what I mean? So we'll see.
What are you thinking for granite, Hamish?
Oh my god. Right, so you need to get the excuses in now.
Wait, another comp coming up.
Oh yeah.
Which is the weightlifting Scottish seniors.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know anything about that. Tell us who's competing, what's going on.
Oh, well, it's an exciting one this time because normally at this time of year it's the Open. But because the Commonwealth Games are coming up, they I think they're trying to give people as much opportunity to qualify as they can. Yeah, so they've moved seniors, which is normally in November.
Yeah, that's quite cool, isn't it?
Yeah, down here, and it's now open, so you don't have to qualify anymore. So it's a good opportunity for you to go and compete.
How many people have we got entered for that?
I think we've got 6 or 7. I think 7.
Right,
Yeah,
so it's
I think so.
Max, Hayden, Alan, Aaron, Ryan,
Kirsten.
yourself?
No, no.
Uni and that. So
No,
6.
just coaching.
Right, coaching.
I think Neil's considering it, but he hasn't entered as of yet, so I don't think he'll end up doing it.
Okay, so we've got 6. We've got 6 lifters going.
Yeah, and there's
So
a few
the
people
Scottish
who are like
seniors.
friends of the club are going down as well, but I don't think they're actually. Actually, I think no, Jack's not doing it.
No, he's got something new right now.
Yeah,
Awesome, that's great.
so we've got quite a few, and quite a lot of them are first-time competitors as well.
Yeah.
So that'd be really good.
So we've also got you've started the kind of performance sessions with the weightlifting. So
Yeah.
people that really want to up their training and up their game, turn up early on a Sunday morning or something like that to
Yeah.
games, do they?
And we started having sessions on Thursdays at 6:30 in the morning.
That is brutal.
In ASV.
Yeah.
So it's not like an official weightlifting club session, but
No.
you guys just turn up.
Yeah,
where it's
so
pretty much empty.
I looked into getting the performance area booked for them as well, but the rowing club have it every morning pretty much
Seriously?
from 6:30, and it's a bit of a nuisance. So I don't want to be like elitist, but they're just fucking about. Like no, they're doing like good mornings with an empty bar for like 20 minutes and then bailing.
But have you been to watch?
Yeah.
Do they definitely use it every day?
Every day I've been because I've gone to check to see if they weren't using it, because if they're not using it, like might be like speak to them, be like, do you mind if we get a session in?
Yeah.
But maybe for next year.
That's something we can look into next year, definitely. Yeah.
But people seem to really enjoy it. It's like trying to get everyone on the same program as well and get more of like a team attitude towards it.
Alright, so everyone's doing the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And like everyone's really seemed to like really taken to
Probably
it.
get some competition involved.
Yeah,
as well.
exactly.
It's
Yeah.
the best way.
It's much easier to like chase and try and beat
Yeah.
someone if you're
It's
doing
exactly-
the same exercises.
It's exactly
Yeah.
like what you were saying when you first started, and like a few of us doing like 5x5, and like you want like one up your mate sort of thing.
Yeah. Bragging rights.
Yeah, exactly. Because there's a few guys who are like pretty very similar weight and similar numbers, and you can see that they're kind of like bouncing off each other, and just it's a bit more enjoyable as well. And
So have you been to a couple of these sessions, right?
I've not, no.
it's, I think it was
Too early.
Yeah, we started I think a week and a half ago now, or 2
Yeah.
weeks, and Ryan's been preparing for his powerlifting.
Yeah, alright, right.
And then I think the weekend session's been working.
I've been working the weekends, and then I start work at 8, so I think 6:30. Like by the time I got to the
Yeah,
gym,
I mean, like I need to be at the hospital for 9, and it's
Yeah.
still a bit of a push.
so I think
That's fair, dudes.
getting across Aberdeen at that time in the morning is
Aye.
questionable.
What
As
was I
it
going to
is.
say as well? It's escaped me.
What was it about?
Something to do with that chap on the far end of the casting couch.
Leg up.
Right, we'll move on to the last thing that's on the news, and that is the AGM, the annual general meeting.
Did you get Marcus's Snapchat?
I did.
Yeah.
So, for those who don't know, this is Politics City.
It really is.
So basically, it's coming to the end of the academic year, and the committee this year of the 2016-2017 year.
Which I hear have done a really cracking job.
Yeah, they were good, weren't they?
They were.
A couple of good-looking lads on it.
Yeah. Problems with the ladies.
Yeah.
Couldn't have meetings without people that had to keep hold them in secret.
The 2016-2017 has come to an end, and a new committee needs to be elected for the 2017-2018 academic year. So if you would like to be on the committee, if you think you could offer something, you like going to the club, you want to improve the club, add to the club, think you're up to it, then look on the post on Facebook. There's a list of all the roles.
Yeah, it's in the AGM event, I think.
Yeah, there's an AGM event. There's a post that's went to the club thread. Look at the roles, see what you'd most like to do, what you'd be most suited for, and you have to sum up.
I think you have to write it doesn't have to be an A4 page, but I think no more than one A4 page of just why you want to do it and why you think it'd be good for it.
It's 100 or 200 words or something like that.
Yeah.
And you send that to James. Yeah.
After you put it to turn it in.
It's not the same as us.
100 to 200 words, and then that will be prior to the meeting, and then at the meeting you'll stand up for a couple of minutes, give a wee speech to everyone who's there, and then there'll be a short discussion, or maybe a lengthy discussion, between the members of the club that are voting.
Yeah, bring snacks.
And they'll then vote on who they want or who they think would be the best to take that position. So last year it lasted a very long time.
It did, yeah.
And I think, I guess we can say that the best outcome was achieved. Looking back on the year, the club's done really well and the club's progressed quite a lot.
Yeah, definitely. There'll be quite a mix-up this year, I think, because a lot of people who have been on the committee for a few years, like Molly Gray and Pete, will be leaving, so it'll be time to switch things up and hopefully bring some,
a new generation.
Yeah, some fresh ideas.
Predictions on who's going to go where?
I don't know who's running, so it's quite hard to predict, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially last year, there was just a couple of people that I guess you didn't know were running for something. They stood up and they said their bit, and you were like, actually, right enough. You've got a good speech. You seem like it'd be good.
Exactly.
Didn't think about it before.
To get some dark horses.
I think it's quite important to plan out what you're going to say before you turn up.
Oh, definitely.
Because that was a big factor that I think helped James to win presidency, rightly so. Was last year's that he had an organised speech. He knew what he wanted to do in the year, and it was obviously composed, and he practiced it. Which goes to show a lot. If you're going to do that for your speech, then it's likely you're going to do that for things involving the committee. If you're going to turn up and forget what you said, then it's not a good sign. It's not a good sign.
Yeah, that was something that I screwed up a bit because I didn't actually realise that we had to give speeches, so to have to sort of wing it, and it was an absolute.
Hi guys.
Yeah, I like lifting things.
Crookie, you can't run for anything, can you? Because you're not a student.
No, I'm not.
Which I'm really gutted because I think you do a really good job.
I don't know. I never fancied it either, to be honest.
No. Oh, that's fair enough. I mean, if it's not your cup of tea, it's not your cup of tea.
I really enjoyed being on the committee.
Yeah, me too. It's been good.
I'll definitely run again.
Yeah, be good though. Because we've got, I think, an extraordinary member position this year.
We do.
Which should be good.
Due to the growth of the club. 92 members.
Yeah, we're so close.
I think we can get 100 next year.
Yeah, definitely. Hit that century. It's like 5-year anniversary as well.
Alright, so it is.
It'd be poetic, hit 100 members after 5 years.
It's mad.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, no, just talking shite. I'm curious to see who's going to go for some of the positions. Because I think a lot of them, I don't know. I don't know who's going to run for women's captain. Did you say that she might?
I've no idea.
Yeah.
I've not really touched sport.
Yeah, it's probably best not to speak for people actually as well, because while it's like
Hamish is starting rumours on the podcast.
Yeah, while we're all on the same team, you don't want to accidentally tread on people's feet and cause upset. But yeah, I hear though Molly Tweedle's going to do a masters so that she can run for president.
Is this rumour? Is this?
No, we were having a chat about it the other night. I don't know.
Yeah.
Could have been joking, but could have been. I don't know.
Molly Tweedle would be a good president.
Actually, she'd be a really good president. But no, I don't think she's doing that. But I'll be interested to see. Because from the people that I've spoken to about, like, because I've been trying to encourage the weightlifters to all, like, at least think about running for positions, because there's more of them this year, like, and hopefully next year it'd be nice to have at least like 2 people who, like, so we get a bit more balance. Like, it's not been a problem this year. Like, I think you guys have all been really, really supportive with it, but it's still, I think, good to.
Yeah, so say there was like 15 people that bought exclusively like weightlifting membership. Well, obviously that isn't a membership type, but bought the membership and purely for the sole reason doing lifting. So 15 people, 20 people, that's like, say rounded up to 100 members, that's like almost 20% of the club. You know what I mean? 10-15% of the club. So then if that reflected over to 10-15% of the committee, 10 members in the committee.
Yeah, exactly. Even to be
one or 2 members at least, yeah.
Yeah, even to do like an audio member sort of thing, because like, I don't know, need people to do, you know.
It's pretty cool. I remember the first year I was at the club, I'm pretty sure there was only like 5-6 people training the Kings on a Friday.
What, in weightlifting?
Yeah. I mean, I think that was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Just over 2 years ago.
And there's a point last year when there was literally just like, I think, two or three.
Oh yeah, 2 or 3.
Yeah, for the weightlifting, and then, but now like, yeah.
Sometimes it's like.
But now it's absolutely flooded, which is nice.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, it's encouraging. But we
We'll just leave it there for the AGM. Oh. Maybe if we get some gossip in the weeks to come.
We can drop. Or just start the politics stream really.
When is it, sorry?
It's the 21st of March.
Yeah.
I believe. At 7 o'clock at New King's 7. Easy to remember, 7 o'clock at New King's 7. Yeah.
Just going for a gander,
yeah.
Watch.
Yeah, maybe we can, once we do it can be like a pre-unis episode, pre-AGM episode.
Yeah, or a post.
Once we get some rumours going.
Yeah. Feel free, comment on the video link on predictions for the committee.
Yeah, we can discuss.
Yeah.
Start our YouTube empire. So we would do a roundup of AGM and unis in like an episode, big like discussion episode.
Yeah.
Get a few people on. That could actually be really good. A few people want to talk about unis, like a few experienced members of the club, and then have a big discussion. Maybe I think Nina would be good for that.
Yeah, definitely. Do a bit of a reconnaissance and see what people are thinking. Like,
maybe get someone who's not going to be here next year and say what they would like to see or what they would think.
That's good actually. Yeah. Maybe Pete.
Yeah.
Is he in his 4th year now?
He's doing his
he's doing a diploma. Yeah, so he's in his 5th year.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Sounds fancy.
It does. So I think that's done with the news.
I don't know, 39 minutes or so to cut out.
Got 5 timestamps to get out illicit material right now.
What do? You actually cut them out or just beep?
Yeah, just cut them out. Beeping actually quite difficult. It's funnier though.
It's worth it,
Yeah, I just snip half of one of Hamish's opinions against another half, so completely different to what he actually said. Anyway, weekly segments. We'll start off with lift of the week because Ryan's favourite lift is the deadlift, and we are on to the deadlift.
Good luck.
I hate the deadlift, so I'll pipe down for a bit. Why do you like the deadlift so much?
I don't know, it just always goes reasonably well. It's like everyone's good at something, I suppose, don't they? So.
Yeah.
So you're built for deadlifting?
Probably, yeah.
Lanky arms?
About 6 foot arms and then, So.
6 foot arms and what, 5'7" height?
Yeah.
You just trail along the ground like a monkey.
What's the
So there's
guy?
the thing that always comes up with deadlifting is the sumo deadlift.
Controversy.
So
have you ever eaten ass, Ryan?
What, tried sumo? I did actually, yeah. I used to try sumo.
Cheeky.
Sumo.
Why did you go back? Or why did you try sumo in the first place?
Because conventional looks cool.
That's what matters, eh? Quite right.
When you only lift like 3 or 4 plates
like $1.50,
you have to
hasn't
do
it?
it. You can only pull sumo if you're breaking world records.
390
Yeah.
Legend.
And people can't shit talk you. Because most of the guys that can pull heavy sumo train conventional or can pull heavy conventional as well. Like only maybe 30-40 kilos below their sumo.
Exactly. It's not like they're pulling like, I don't know, 80 kilos sumo, conventional, sorry, and then pulling like 450 kilos.
Yeah.
Because leverage is in it.
Yeah. What's your deadlift at him?
Mine?
Right.
I don't want to say it because like fucking granite's coming up and it's absolutely poverty these days.
Well, like fucking shortchange yourself then.
Well, I'm hoping to go in and maybe pull 140.
I said shortchange yourself.
Sumo.
Joking aside, I'm going to try sumo this week because it's going so badly.
Jesus.
I know. Because the most I've pulled in the last, I pulled 175 or 185 beltless the other day for a couple of singles, and it was fucking brutal. And I think I did hitch it because I'm used to pulling it like a clean, and you put your knees under it again when you're cleaning.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but
that's a hard thing. Like transitioning between the two.
Yeah,
it's so hard.
Yeah.
Oh right, enough because it's different for a clean pull, than an actual dead stop deadlift.
Because
that's the hardest bit.
Because when you're cleaning, you break it off the floor with your shoulders over the bar, and then as you get past the knees, you put your knees back under, and that in powerlifting would be hitching it.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I sent the video to the committee, and James was like, "Yeah, that was a hitch."
Yeah, I think pretty borderline. Might get away with the granite, but I mean, you never want to be.
I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah,
I might just pull sumo and see how it goes.
Nice.
Also,
well, you still get 2 weeks to work it out.
I learn how to deadlift again.
But if you're pulling 175, then we'd hope you've got somewhere around a 170 at granite. You squatted 140 beltless and sleeveless. So, but
you've done 170.
Yeah.
You're looking at a 150, 160 squat, and you're looking at a 100 bench at least.
Yeah.
So it's what, like a
350 squats.
450 total or something like that.
Alright, I'd be happy with
440 total at 70 kilo body weight.
Yeah.
It's not too shabby.
It's still pretty shit though. But
well, you have to change your attitude because I'm not happy with it.
It's disgusting.
I want to be competing alongside somebody who's more positive.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm probably going to go for it, but just I don't know. Don't want to be an embarrassment.
Right, fair.
Just up the dosage.
Yeah. In fact, I'm quite right. Yeah. In fact, I've not got afterwards, but if you let me know when you're squatting and pulling, and we can try and arrange something so you get. I don't know.
I'm squatting tomorrow night. Heavy set of 5.
He's squatting first.
Aye.
Alright.
So I'll be in like 7 o'clock to do
I'll go
that.
then. Try and do that then.
Based.
Because I've got jiu-jitsu it.
We get the music on Fridays now.
Oh yeah.
We missed it last week.
It's good.
Music on, heavy squats.
Yeah.
I'll be so pumped. Yeah, it'll be good. Back to deadlift though. Outline some of the differences between the clean pull and the deadlift, and what makes it is it, as you said, the shoulders? Is that the only thing, or is there other things you're thinking about?
Clean pull's more quaddy.
Yeah.
A lot more quaddy, and then deadlift you want to use more hamstrings, don't you?
Yeah, because lots of people, I think,
technical.
yeah, because quite a lot of folk when they pull for powerlifting do it in flats, and it's a lot more posterior chain, and your shins start quite a lot more vertically than you do in a clean pull. Whereas when you're weightlifting, your knees start over the bar a bit more, your shoulders are a bit further forward, and like Ryan's saying, it's more quads.
So is there anything you had to focus on to get your deadlift more deadlift-like?
Yeah, just so much technique, so much harder.
So just a lot of actual deadlifting to try and nail it down, right?
I think I was the first month, it was sets of 8, 5 sets of 8, and then
How did you find getting your knees on, or not putting your knees back under it?
Oh, really hard, yeah. I thought I was doing it, and then I sent a few videos to David, and he's like, it still looks like you're trying to clean it, so just focus.
I guess it's motor patterns and stuff like that.
Exactly.
It's so rehearsed.
It's
just natural. Because some people be like, oh, listen, you need to get your hamstrings strong, you need to do your back for the deadlift. But I guess it's the same as a lot of exercise where just doing the exercise, just doing the deadlift is one of the best things to drive it. But with that said, what's your favourite deadlift accessory?
Deadlift.
Just more deadlifting.
Sumo.
What did David have you do in your program?
Just each lift once a week.
Did you do any deficits?
No.
I really rate deficits. Deficit's
I've
pretty
never
good.
actually tried that too much.
Did you not do any rows or?
Did some rows, yeah, that's a good point. I did a lot of rows and pull-ups.
Yeah.
Like, it was a pretty basic program. It worked really well. I enjoyed it.
How
It was,
how often were you deadlifting? Just
once a week. Yeah, Monday was squats, Wednesday bench, Friday deadlift, and then a few accessory exercises. It's good.
Not have an arms day, no?
That was incorporated in the bench day.
Oh,
So it was that was the best day.
Nice.
Obviously.
How did you find doing the Olympic lifts alongside the powerlifting stuff?
It was alright to begin with, but it gets really hard.
Oh, so you
quick.
still did the Olympic lifts?
I was
Was that
trying
on a
to.
Friday and a Sunday?
A bit, yeah. I was just trying to do them in any days between, to be honest. But it got hard very quick. As the weight and the powerlifting just went up.
Have you tried going heavy on the Olympic lifts since you did your powerlifting program? Like, has it added anything, do you think?
Yeah, I know. Tried,
Uh-huh.
but not succeeded that much.
What's the heaviest you've gone on the Olympic lifts?
I've snatched 80 once, and I clean and jerked 95 since.
Oh, that's good then.
So it's came back quick to where I was before.
Yeah.
So I think the strength's there for more. I just need to practice.
Yeah.
Has there been any carryover now?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, there has.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
I reckon you'd be good for like, I don't know, maybe 105 clean jerk at least, right?
Yeah. I
Would
was
you-
kind of like hoping for maybe a 200 total at seniors, but I just don't think there's enough time to prepare for it.
Is that what, is that you go 110.90 or 105.95?
90, 110.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So would you recommend somebody that's training powerlifting or training only to maybe do another comp or do something else, or just dabble in it, or at least try it?
Definitely, yeah. I think, yeah, it's definitely worth dabbling with, just for a bit of fun. as
So
well.
maybe not go like do a whole cycle of training for it, but
Mhm.
at least try it just to get
Yeah.
a different perspective. Say.
Definitely.
I think it's really easy as well if your main focus is powerlifting to walk in and doing an ollie comp, because like Ryan will tell you, like, you know, that, like, you can literally compete like on the fly, and it doesn't
Yeah.
it doesn't take
affect, yeah.
whereas with
It
the
doesn't take that much out of you.
yeah, but the other way around, like doing a powerlifting comp,
Yeah.
like it's pretty knackering.
Because weightlifting, you want to try and train at a high intensity often.
Yeah,
So to just do a max out essentially.
yeah. It's just another Friday but on a
Yeah.
platform.
So if you had to pick one, what would you pick? Ollie or PL?
Ooh.
So but to try and be like open-minded. So imagine you hadn't had the progress, because obviously you've been doing Ollie for a
Yeah.
while, so you've got more progress, so you wouldn't want to just abandon that. If you were at the same in each one, what would you pick?
Oh, it's hard. I think the end game is still ollie lifting.
Yes.
But
We'll see.
but again, I'm going back to powerlifting.
Yeah,
for
just
the long term.
Keeping a balance. That's
Yeah.
good. Probably one of the few lifters in the club that's competed in both sports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
I was
Neil-
pretty cynical. Yeah, it was Neil that always tried to push people to do that. But
Is it just you and Neil?
I think
And yourself,
Aye.
and yourself. Yeah.
Hamish, Ryan, and Neil.
Bear Breeds.
Ashley, well, he's not in the club.
Does he compete in powerlifting?
I'm pretty sure he did way back in the day.
Did he?
He did that. Yeah.
But he's not a member of the club anymore.
Have any of the ladies done it? Don't think so.
I'd say go for it.
I want Ellie Madison to do a weightlifting competition, because then she'd do both. But no, don't think she seems keen.
Soon,
No.
see me clean and jerking 150.
Alright, well, if you're snatching 125, you better be clean.
I'll just muscle it up, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
What else have we got for the week? Do you listen to music when you train?
Crookie's in a band.
Oh,
Crookie can.
we completely missed that section to maybe get Crookie to talk about himself. So
you've got
I
some
guess we
facts
can
on
put into
it.
that now. So, for the people that don't know you as much, because you're only training at Ollie, you don't really come to the socials.
No, I don't think I've ever been to a.
You've never been to a weightlifting club social?
I don't think so. No.
Oh, that's come to the gymnastics one then.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate, that's a good one to break into.
Good
Yeah.
place to start.
Yeah.
Set your expectations high. Tell us a bit about yourself, like, or the people that don't know you. What do you do? Where do you work? Stuff like that.
Sex location.
What's your address and your PIN?
Yeah, that's a good question.
What got you into weightlifting?
Ashley Wiles.
Oh, because it's your mobility. Let's talk about your mobility, because your mobility
that's
is
it.
quite like X-Men like.
Yeah, no, that's literally it. He was like showing me. I'm pretty sure I was asking him what he does, because I didn't know what weightlifting was, and I was like, "What's all this fancy stuff you're doing, and he was like showing me, and he was like, oh, get into this position, and then I just kind of sunk into that position quite naturally, so gave it a try, yeah. And it stuck.
Never look back.
There you go, yeah. Yeah, so I've always got him to thank for that, I suppose.
When was it that you started?
Oh, it's like 2 years now, so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And how much did you weigh when you first started?
69 kilograms.
And what's your top bin? What's the most you've weighed?
94.
It's a lot.
What's that?
All the
25?
games? Yeah.
25 kilos in 2 years.
Fuck.
And I spent most of the last summer climbing. That was a stupid idea.
So, and you're what, 82, 83 at the moment?
87.
87?
Yeah.
Oh.
Back up there. Getting back up.
You want to talk about your band a bit?
Yeah, sure.
Give the girls something to get excited about before
Yeah.
Saturday?
Yeah, we haven't really done much now, to be honest. They've kind of died for a little bit. We're trying to come back
What's your name?
into the scene. Sleepless.
Oh, that was one.
Yeah.
What genre?
It's like heavy, metal-y kind of vibe. Hardcore.
Nice. What do you play an instrument? Do you sing?
I do the vocals, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Give us a dash in. Give us a
Play-
song.
Actually, this is something that we could talk about. Well, it's not really weightlifting related, but like I've always wondered, because a friend of mine from school, he started singing, and he like in a lot of his, he's on YouTube, and he does like he's like quite successful on YouTube
Oh, really?
doing his own music. And one of the things he does is like screaming.
Oh, yeah.
And you do a bit of screaming.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
Yeah.
he was telling me that there's a technique to doing it so that it doesn't really go to town on your vocal cords. Is that the case? And if so, can you teach us?
I suppose, but no, I don't really know what I'm doing.
Because does it hurt when you do it?
Not really, but after like an hour, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the first time we did like a mini tour, and it was like 3 days. Well, not 4 days, sorry. So we played like 4 shows, and by the end of it, I couldn't even speak. Like, my voice was just blitzed. It's good fun though.
So,
How'd you do it? Because like,
do you listen to your own music when you? Do you write your own music?
Yeah,
And you play it so you perform exclusively your own music?
yeah.
Oh, nice.
I do.
So do you listen to that music when you train?
No, I don't even listen to that style of music.
Oh, alright.
Really, not at all. I used to, obviously, but not at all anymore.
Yeah.
interesting.
More like, I don't know.
Where'd you get your inspiration from?
Yeah, all bands from that scene, really, like what I used to listen to.
So when you
quite heavy stuff.
when you're actually writing stuff, do you like?
Someone who knew what, like, someone listened to us, and then they could probably tell what we were listening to before we wrote something, because it always sounds similar.
So do you think? Are you thinking like? Are you sort of in a certain mood and you're like, I want to write something, and then you write something about that, or do you think this sounds cool and we'll go with this?
Enjoying it at the time, like, if you listen to the song, you think that's cool. Write something similar. I mate Craig's a beast of a guitarist. So. Very good.
So what music do you listen to when you train?
I call it trance music when I'm training.
Ecstasy,
So,
Dancey stuff, yeah.
PV song of the week?
Oh, good question. I really like that new song, You Don't Know Me, by Jax Jones.
Oh yeah.
It's a banging tune, really. That's a good one.
Oh aye.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I'm not gonna try and give you
what,
an
a
example
rendition?
of how it goes. Yeah. A crossover.
And else to talk about?
My knees are fucking killing me.
Have you got them drained yet?
No.
I don't think they are hurting you. I think it's all in your head because you found that thing that was wrong with you.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not sure if it is or not, but like.
It's not. You're just touching it more and you're just... Because it didn't hurt before you found that thing out, did you?
No.
And then mysteriously, once you realise there's something slightly wrong, there's this mysterious pain,
What
even
did
after
you
you've
find?
stopped heavy squatting.
I've got effusions in my knees. No, that definitely hurts.
Fusion.
Yeah, it's like when you get water build up and like.
Oh, right. How do you know you've got that?
Because you can see it.
Oh.
I'll show you this. I'll show you after the podcast.
Oh, nice.
Aye.
You have to get them drained, don't you?
I might do.
I've got a syringe from my recent cycle. I'll just...
Yeah? How big?
Well, I was on 3 grams of test a day, so it's quite big.
That'll do.
Reasonable.
That'll do.
Reasonable.
Reasonable. Imagine that.
Modest.
Growing hair out your eyes.
Oh yeah.
That's it, sums it up for the day, unless you want to talk about anything else.
Anyone you want to call out, Cookie?
Oh, I can. Yeah, call it somebody for the club where they can't defend themselves.
Or Josh?
Call out Josh. Oh dear. I haven't seen much of Josh recently.
No.
Mrs. Shenanigans, yeah.
Yeah.
Climbing up the walls.
It's so bad actually. Like I was, whenever he comes in, I seem to be on the way out. Like,
Yeah,
obviously-
no, I saw him last night on my way out.
Yeah, I don't know if he just.
Always.
I think he might just be waiting there for people to leave and then he starts creeping in.
Yeah.
But
One own in particular.
yeah.
Good times.
Bit of a shorter episode. A few people complained it's too long.
Oh really?
Being like saying they got like halfway through and then kind of went to do something else.
Okay. Oh,
You know what I
let's
mean?
call it there. How long are we?
That should be a good hour. Aye, an hour.
Nailed
Cut out the timestamps.
it.
Probably an hour and 12 or something like that.
Yeah. Nice 7-minute episode.
Do you ever listen back to it before you post it? Just the whole thing?
Aye, I've listened to it through once
Mm-hmm.
before it gets posted.
Nice. Do you get everything?
Yeah, and then merge some of Hamish's opinions. And then it's quite a nice wee episode then. I think remember to comment on the post, etc. for some AGM predictions.
Yeah,
maybe
definitely.
some submissions will be up by then.
Hopefully.
So we can talk about people that have applied for what position.
That's a good shout actually.
Start off some gossiping, start up some rumours,
Mhm.
cause some arguments.
Yeah.
And we'll do
Ruin some friendships.
we'll do like a full unis rundown once we know the plan of the weekend, and we can maybe even do a seniors rundown as well because
Yeah.
that'd be
good.
quite useful for some people and find out what's going on.
Aye. That'd be good.
Uh,
In fact, yeah. We, can maybe get Hayden and Matt on at some point.
Oh, yeah.
The young bucks.
Matt's the most stubborn person.
Oh mate, you'll love him.
He's brilliant.
Call him out right now.
Him and Neil. Oh my god, actually, this is a perfect one.
Yeah.
Him and Neil arguing about like, freedom and like the American laws
Yeah, and
compared to like, all the rest.
transgenderism, like all sorts. In fact,
Oh, it's unbelievable.
one of the reasons I actually started with the whole like performance session was because of this. Because I one of my Instagram videos is me front squatting, and in the background it's just Neil and Matt arguing about like some
So
lass like saying there's more than two genders, and it's just them going to absolute town on each other. And I was thinking, this is
The
bullshit.
two most stubborn people.
Yeah, no, but
I
it's
know.
so funny. It really is. And like sometimes if you're having a boring session, it's great because you just like you just drop a word and just let them go.
Literally, yeah.
It's just like you've got this big fishing rod. Here's
Yeah.
my bait, and
Yeah. It's like fucking prance.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
You need to experience it.
like, maybe I will then.
Just drop like, I don't know what's a good word. What's a trigger word for them?
Yeah.
Freedom.
Yeah, or
Drugs in the Olympics.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
anything political,
Just controversial.
anything to do with like
Oh, it's
transgenderism.
Excellent, I love it.
It's like women are better than men, men are better than women, stuff like that.
Yeah, all the good stuff.
I think the attack helicopters is the real gender.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's the alpha gender, that's what
the Apaches.
And on that note, we look forward to all your additions to next week's. Well, it won't be next week. This has actually been a delayed one itself, but exams and that happen, so
Aye.
we'll get this one out before unis. Well, it's going to have to be before the AGM, which is the 21st. So
Maybe after Granite.
yeah, good idea. Granite rundown, AGM pre-show.
Aye, so actually we can maybe do it the day after Granite if we can, because that'll give us a bit of time to get it out before the AGM,
Yeah, so we can get it out maybe the Friday at the Sat. So this one will be out.
or just before Granite, depending on your schedule.
Yeah, this one will be out this weekend, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and then the episode after 17th, 18th, 19th.
Yeah.
This has been the AUWC podcast. Hamish, Stu, and our guest Ryan Cruickshank.
Right.
Thanks for listening.
See you all later.
Good night.
Out.